How's it going, everyone? This is Mark with AtTech, and in this video we're comparing mechanical keyboards to chiclet style keyboards, seeing what the difference is and my opinion about which one I like better. So first of all, let's talk about the difference between these two. These are probably the most common types of keyboards you'll find around. Chiclet style keyboards are what comes with all of your Macs, and most laptops now even have a flat, no curvature keyboard that's just very basic, simple, not a lot of travel. That's what a chiclet style keyboard is. Now we also got a mechanical keyboard. These are more for gamers. These have mechanical switches, which are actually physical switches rather than a rubber dome. We'll talk about that in a minute. And these are a little bit more accurate. They also got a different sounding click to them. And you can even type faster on some of these. And you can also customize the feel of it based on the switches. So first off, let's compare the differences between these two on size. Mechanical keyboards are very thick and heavy. Most of them are wired. Not a lot of them are wireless. You can get them with a number pad or without. They all still have their home, delete, insert, all those sort of keys right here. They have a lot of travel to them, and that also makes them a lot thicker and heavier. Now, chiclet style keyboards, they're usually Bluetooth or wireless, or they can be wired at times. But these have very little travel. The keys aren't very curved. They're pretty much flat and level, and it's really thin and light. Now, the difference between these two is also how they feel. These ones have little travel. It might be a little bit louder because they don't move very far. But because there's not a lot of travel, you can also get typing really fast on these because you don't have to press them down as far. Now, these ones completely vary on which switch you get. I have Cherry MX Blue in these, which has a distinctive click and then a bump when you hit the bottom. So you press it, you hear the click, and then hear the bump when you hit the bottom. Now, these ones require somewhat more force than other mechanical key switches, but you can also pick which ones you want. The great thing about this is that this keyboard came in 3 different versions. I could have got blue, red, or brown. So you can pick which feel you want, whether you want the loud click like that, or if you want something that's a little bit easier and doesn't have to have as much force like these ones. So you can customize this one a little bit more. Also, another thing to note is that you can pick your keycaps. You can change them out, and as you can see right there, we've even got our blue switch to show that we have Cherry MX Blues in here. So you can change out the keys you want to a different texture, not something you can really do on these. And this brings me to the switch type. These are mechanical switches. So each individual key has its own button that actuates the letter, where on these ones, it has actually a mesh rubber dome. So each key is kind of interconnected together onto the board. They all have a different sort of switch, maybe a scissor switch or a butterfly switch, which is what allows the key to move and be stable. These keys are very stable because the actuation point is right in the middle. So you can press it anywhere and it will go down the same way. Cheaper keys with scissor switches are actually a little uneven and unstable, but if you have something like a butterfly switch from Apple, these are going to be a little bit more stable, so you can press it anywhere and it won't wobble around too much. But these usually have rubber domes on them, so it's just like a rubber bubble underneath that you're pressing down. So they may not feel as nice, but Apple does make some pretty nice keyboards and they feel really nice as well. A lot of the mechanical keyboards now are also picking up different function keys. So as you can see from F6 on, we have volume, media playback, that sort of stuff. Where on these ones, you do still get a lot of the functionality of different functions on here. This one doesn't have as many, but many mechanical ones are getting those as well. So with all those differences aside, which one should you get? Depends on which one you like. If you want something that's a little bit louder, or feels really nice, this is the way to go. If you don't like a lot of force, you can either pick one of these with a different tile switch, or you can get something like this, which has very little travel and not a lot of force. For me, I actually prefer this one. It's wireless, and there's not a lot of travel, which means I can type much faster than this one. And even though I picked the blue for the sound, I prefer the force required on this one, because you do have to press these ones somewhat hard. The keys are kind of large, so they're hard to get up and around. These ones are very flat, so you can just go from letter to letter very easily. I can type a lot faster and more accurate on this one, but this is just my opinion. So let me know what you guys think about which one you prefer, why you prefer the one you do, and if you are in the mechanical keyboards, what switch do you like and why? So there you go. That's just a very basic overview on the difference between mechanical and chiclet style keyboards. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, leave a like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. This is Mark with Hat Tech, and I'll see you in the next one.